were you nervous at all that like, oh man, the feds might come because it was
Oh,
just
but
so
she was just ready for that level. They're like, there's
they
no other way
doubted
to put
her.
it.
I
Right.
would say Walmart, but everything's free. So now my
Who do you got winning in that 5-on-5 7-game series?
Welcome back to episode 19 of the Westmoreland Bros podcast.
welcome back, man. How y'all doing out there? You chilling at home watching us? We appreciate you. How you doing today, Z? How you feeling, man? This is Wednesday. You know, we usually don't have off on Wednesday, but the holidays allow us to. So how you feeling waking up on a Wednesday?
I'm feeling good. I went to bed at like 1 something
Yeah.
a.m. Woke up a little before 10, so I probably got about 8 something hours of sleep. I'm feeling pretty good.
That's still good, man. If you
How
had to
about
work
yourself?
today, you'd probably be going in right now.
Yeah, for real.
I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling awake. I'm feeling refreshed. I'm ready to go. I'm having some people over today, so it should be a pretty good day. But it's always a great day when I don't have to work, and I still get paid like I'm working. So I'll take it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man, I'll take it. Well, I guess not, but I'm still getting my hours technically, so I'll take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
I'm
feel
not
that.
missing out. But
Yeah,
anywho,
100%.
I wanted to open up today's podcast with a true or false because it seems like people are really enjoying these. We got facts, super random, but you guys are loving it. So we're going to start right now with five. Five of them again. The first one, Ernie Johnson. Now, before I even continue, Z, who is Ernie Johnson? How do we know him?
Arnie Johnson is the host of Inside the NBA, aka one of the best one of the best shows, period. I
Yes.
believe it was Emmy nominated. Is that the award name? But
Yep.
he's the host of the show. Just a good guy overall. Great host, man. He has to
Great
keep
guy.
Shaq, Kenny, and Chuck all in control. He has to keep them focused, which is a task in itself, and run the show. So, it's a very entertaining show to watch.
That is Ernie Johnson. And hey, stop trying to get rid of that show, man. It's going to go somewhere else. Shout out TNT for being jerks. Anywho, Ernie Johnson was born in Milwaukee. True or false?
It's true. I remember because I want to say it was when the Bucks were winning the champ, or I don't know. I think they were like going to the championship, and they
Yeah.
came and visited like his block again or whatever. So I remember the videos of that, and I'm just like, bro, what are the odds of that? And I like missed an opportunity to like meet the guys or whatever. We weren't doing the podcast at the
Crazy.
time, but if we were, that'd been nice because ask
been
them a question,
legendary.
interview them, or whatever. But yeah. So I'm 99% sure that's true.
You are correct. He was born around like Enders Park. That's where he lived. So that was like my first house where I used to live at. Like off Lisbon, it's close to that area over there. So he grew up where we used to live, which is crazy. But like you said, he's a great person. So of course he's from Milwaukee. I mean, where else? The
Right.
second, you know what I mean? So you're one of one. Z, we
There we
want you
go.
to get 100%. That's what everybody's saying out there.
Yeah,
Yao
right.
Ming. Yao Ming has the biggest foot size like in NBA history with size 21. True or false?
I would say false. I think Shaq has it bigger than a 21, and there's other players that are having 7-footers. It's not many though. I forget what the percentage is, but it's like if you're 7 feet, you have like a 25% chance of being in the NBA. It's a pretty crazy stat or something like that.
But so the 25% is way more than any other height, I'm guessing, is what you're saying?
Oh,
Or-
I'm pretty sure. I mean, you have a 1 in 4 chance to be in the NBA if you're 7 feet, but what's the odds of being 7 feet? I'm gonna say false because I think Shaq has a bigger shoe size.
He's 2 of 2, ladies and gentlemen. That is false. And not only that, if we had extra points, we'd give it to him because Shaq, Taco, and Bob Lehner wore sizes 22. So
not that much more. I thought it was
no, not that
more.
much more. So for my research, that's what I got, ladies and gentlemen. Third one.
Yeah,
Let's see
no,
if he
because
can-
I seen Shaq. He'll go like around, not on like a tour, but there's been times where he's helped out like kids who have a bigger shoe size because obviously they don't make size 20 and 22s for everybody.
which is crazy.
So, right, so he'll go around and like at times there'll be people with bigger shoe sizes and he'll like buy them shoes because it's hard to buy a shoe like that for a kid,
It's
But,
crazy.
yeah, so that's why I thought of Shaq right away.
That's good. That's good reasoning. The third one, we're going into like a little culinary-ness, okay? So it says the 100 folds in a chef's hat represent 100 ways to cook an egg. True or false?
Is it 100 folds in a chef's hat?
Yeah, that big old
Yeah.
hat they put on is 100 folds in there, and each fold represent one way on how to cook an egg, but it's 100 ways. So that's what they're saying.
I'm sure there's 100 ways to cook a egg, but I don't see why they would make a chef's hat to represent that egg. But I mean, egg is one of the simpler things to make in the chef's world. So, dang, this is tough. This is tough. I want to say false.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is actually true.
Dang.
The 100 folds. I thought you were gonna have it because you start reasoning like, well, egg
The
is
egg is so simple, yeah. I don't
Yeah,
know.
and maybe that's why I should have looked at the reasoning because the way your brain works, it was beautiful to watch. Where I wish I could have the reasoning for you. Like, yeah, they have 100 because it is so simple. It's like, hey, you can do it 100 different ways. So like that's
Yeah,
one thing a chef needs to know type. But yeah, so that's what it represents. If anybody knows the reason out there,
crazy.
comment below and let us know because that is interesting.
That's crazy.
So you were 2 of 3. That's all right. We can still finish good. The next one is about 1,000 grapes go into one bottle of wine. True or false?
I would say true because the way they make grape or squishing a grape down to actually make it into wine, I could see it being 1,000, maybe even more. Yeah, I'll say true.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 of 4 today. It is not 1,000, sadly. It's about 600 to 800, so they average it
Oh
out to
my.
700. So you were just barely wrong, but you were wrong though. You're wrong. Oh man, poor guy. All right, so we're 2 of 4. The last one is probably, one of my favorites. It says archaeologists believe they may have found the remains of Noah's Ark. True or false?
No way. That'd have been like, I'm gonna say false. That'd have been like breaking. Well, I don't know. I'm trying to think about your history of true or false and how much, how many trues you do versus how many false you do. Technically, based on your pattern, this should be a true, but
Based on my pattern.
I'm gonna say false strictly because I feel like that would be like groundbreaking. I feel like we have not heard any story about that, and people still question the Bible's legitimacy. So I feel like that's kind of false. I don't think.
Hell yeah.
I don't think. I feel like we would have heard about that if it was discovered.
That is true. So I sent you a picture.
That's true.
And, so it was wild. A lot of earthquakes happened like a handful of years ago, I believe, in 19. The first picture was in like 61, so we'll go with that. But I'm not sure 100% on the date. But earthquakes happened, and the government, they wanted Turkey to be redocumented to see what the new land looked like from all these earthquakes. So when the pilot was going over and taking pictures, he saw this specifically that looked like the whole outline of the ark and the way it was just built, the length, the height, all of that. So they think that's what it is. Some people have gone in and actually explored it a little bit to actually find wooden planks, like the whole thing is made out of wood. And it has different levels, so there is a strong possibility that this could be the ark. But obviously nobody's gonna know 100%, so that one was kind of, you could say true or false, and I'll say you were right. But they do believe they discovered it, and yeah, do your own research out there, because like V said, the Bible, this is a real book, people. This is not fake. You understand? These stories actually happen, and with archaeology, sometimes they find things that prove it. So yeah, shout out Noah's Ark.
That might be an interesting spot to visit and explore myself. What the heck?
That'd be dope. What?
But my thing, I was just gonna ask that too. I'm like, do they find wooden planks though? Because the shape,
Yes.
that's fine. But yeah, you said they found planks too. That's so interesting.
Yeah. I was watching the video the other day. But yeah, man, shout out Noah's Ark, man. The flood actually happened, It's the real thing.
Yeah, that's actually crazy. I don't know. That'd be cool to visit, explore, and whatnot. I'm surprised
Yeah,
they
it
didn't
would.
find it sooner. Honestly, I know the ocean is really hard to like explore because
Yeah.
of the pressures and depth and all that stuff. I feel like Earth is just a little more easy, unless the Ark happened to be on Mount Everest or something. Then God forbid you look for that. But
Well, it was on a mountain out in Turkey. Like, even in the Bible, it landed on the mountain. I forget what it's called, which is in Turkey. So, what they believe happened is just over years, it got covered up. Like, who knows by what
Yeah.
other natural disasters. So, then when the earthquakes happened and they shifted it, they just, like, pretty much unveiled it, is what they're saying with the new pics. Which is crazy, man. I mean, if it was here, it makes sense that it would still be here somewhere, at least parts of it.
what year did that happen though? That's pretty crazy.
It said the original picture right here is in 61. But like I said, they did the discovery after a whole bunch of earthquakes.
That's good to know. I did bad today.
I mean, yeah, technically it was like 2 out of 5, but then again, I could say 3 out of 5 because who knows if this is really the arc, you know? But
Yeah.
you know,
Another question I have for you this time is a little bit more of an outside the box thinking question. Something that's not something that's not normal in our lives, right? And not that Noah's Ark is, because obviously that most certainly is not. That's something that's a lot older. But it says if everything in a store is free and you only have 30 minutes to shop, what store are you choosing and why?
if everything at the store is free, I got a
Everything's
half
free.
hour.
That's
What
it.
store am I choosing?
Mm-hmm.
Costco.
Costco. Interesting.
Yes.
And why is that?
I can get TV, I can get electronics, I can get phones, I can get computers, I can get tablets, I can get TVs. I can get outside stuff if I need a lawnmower. I can get some, what is that called? Snow blower, shovels. I can get clothes if I need clothes. They got food. You know, my mind straight went to what store has everything. Because originally I was going to say Walmart, but then it's like, okay, I would say Walmart, but everything's free. So now my quality's going up. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
So it's
call
like
it,
instead of going to Walmart, which I would do on a normal day, now I'm going to treat myself to Costco. Because Costco, you can get it in bulk and stuff, put some stuff in the freezer. But yeah, that's what I would do. I would go to Costco and I would go crazy.
I think that's a good pick. My mind went to Best Buy right away because I thought of all the electronics and you could like
Did
buy it
too.
and resell it. But I think Costco might be a better pick, especially if you're not trying to resell stuff. Because you mentioned all the different things they had. I honestly didn't. I don't shop at Costco at all, so I
You
didn't
can
know
still
they had all
resell
those.
at Costco. They have
I didn't know they had all
literally.
those electronics.
Yes. You ever been in like a Sam's Club?
Yes, but not a
So with
whole bunch.
but with them, you've seen they like have TVs and stuff, right?
Yes,
So
I feel like
Costco
every store
literally.
has TVs.
Well, Costco literally the same way, but they probably got a little more.
Mm.
But yeah, that's what I thought about Best Buy. But then like I went to Costco because I'm like they got pretty much everything I would want at Best Buy. Maybe not all the small headphones and details and stuff like that, but like the stuff to like you said resell, they got.
Yeah, generally speaking, no, that was actually a really good pick, and it was practical too. Because even if you want some food or whatever, you can
You
easily
need
get
some
that for
food,
yourself.
yeah.
No, 100%. You know that actually makes sense. I thought of like I said, Best Buy right away. I didn't think of Costco. I'm not the most familiar with Costco. So he said I'm getting TV, lawnmower,
Everything.
food.
Everything. I'm getting everything. Like you said, reselling stuff, like
Now, what if
everything.
it's so let's say it's a more modern store. Let's say it's an online store. Are you still choosing Costco for the online, or are you choosing a different store for online?
Uh, I don't know. I don't online. I mean, if you're talking online, you think of Amazon, but like I don't know. I feel like you could get food from Amazon, but not really like grocery store food. I feel like
Yeah.
I don't see myself getting
Well,
bread
they
from
have Amazon
Amazon.
Fresh where they deliver groceries.
Oh, they do?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that's part of the Amazon website. Like if you go to Amazon.com, it'll be there. Or if it's a whole different website. But yeah, I feel
Well,
like they have that. Yeah.
for online, I would do probably like Amazon because that would make sense if it has that food stuff in it, like you said. Because Amazon, it has everything that it's every store combined into Amazon. That's what Amazon is. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
if they got food now or they'll deliver groceries, then yeah, I would shop online at Amazon. But if it ain't online, then I'm gonna go to Costco.
So why do you think somebody wouldn't choose something like Bugatti, where you could
Bugatti.
or a yacht place? Yeah, where you could buy like you go to a yacht store, you buy $100 million yacht, just resell that for 50 million. Why not? Why wouldn't somebody do something like that? You think?
I wouldn't. I don't know why I wouldn't though. 50 million. I don't know why I wouldn't. Cause then I'll be good.
You would be good. You
Uh,
probably would get a lot more than what you can get from the Sam's Club in 30 minutes.
I guess I just thought more practical about it. I don't have a yacht. I don't have friends with a yacht, so I guess my brain isn't in that yacht industry yet. You see what I'm saying?
Fair.
But maybe if you
Fair.
ask like somebody who has some more money than I do, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, you know what? I'll probably hit the yacht store off, Lake Shore. Then I'll be able to sell it to my friend because I know he a fiend for him, and then I can make 50 million." But I don't even know anybody who will want to spend 50 million. I don't even know.
I don't
But
either.
maybe that's good though, because it's gonna give me in a whole nother category. When I sell it, they're gonna be like, "Dang, this little dude got these vehicles out here like that." Like, yeah, we gonna shop with him. Then I take that 50 million, go reinvest it in some more yachts, and then guess what? Everybody who rich and famous coming to K for yachts, K yachts, hop aboard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think the bigger issue is I wouldn't know who to sell it to. I think that's the issue. Maybe you'll be
They
able to
gotta, they
find the
gotta
person.
find you.
Right, that's a whole different like bracket though. I wouldn't even know. Like,
It
do
is.
you even put that on eBay or where do people sell stuff? Next Door. Do you put that on
Facebook
Next Door?
Marketplace. I don't know.
Right, Facebook is a
I feel
person
like
with
that should be the
100.
last spot. Yeah. Facebook
Right,
market
if someone's
spot, you
spending
gonna have
50,
the-
if you're spending 50 million to buy a yacht, how much money do you actually have? Like,
you got
probably not
you're
somebody with
Jeff
100
Bezos.
million. You're not
Right,
spending half your
right.
money for a yacht.
I don't
So it's
even know
like-
how I would accept a $50 million payment. You're like, you're gonna tell me, yeah, I'm gonna wire it to you. Well, I never used wires before with money, so what are we talking about? And then actually to see it hit your account, I just feel like I would probably get arrested because how do I have this money? Like,
That's
I don't
terrifying.
even know. I don't even know. I wonder, for rich and famous people out there, if one of you happen to watch this, did you when at the beginning of your journey, when your bank account went from nothing to everything, were you nervous at all that like, oh man, the feds might come because it was just so extravagant? Like it was just such a jump. Like anybody rich
Yeah.
or famous out there, if you listening, please answer this question. I wonder.
I don't know exactly because obviously I'm not some like financial advisor, but I think banks only insure up to like a certain amount as well. It's like
That's why they put them in multiple banks, though. That's
I
why,
know. So
yeah.
how many banks do you have to open to secure 50 million? Like especially from what I heard, it's like
Oh,
200,000 or something like that. Maybe it's more, maybe it's less. I don't know. But it's like they'll insure, they'll cover that. So it's like you can't put 50 million in one account because you're gonna get robbed, and then like, oh, we can't cover that, and then that's that. So it's like, how many banks do you have to open? Like, do you hire somebody to do that? Like, it seems very tedious.
I don't know, man. And I don't know if we could put our money in banks overseas. Because, the movies, they'll show people throwing it overseas for like different benefits because the U.S. does this and that, but overseas don't. So I don't know if that's actually a real thing where
Right.
people do that and it helps their money. But I also know there are, certain accounts that even I know people have where it's like you put a certain amount of money in an account and you just don't have access to it. You don't touch it for like 6 months or a year or whatever. It's like, I don't want to say it's a CD because I don't want people to hop on my neck. But it's some type of, you know what I'm saying? I don't know the correct verbiage, but you put it in and your money actually grows. But even with that, I don't know if there's a limit. Like you can only put 500,000 in and blah, blah. But I know rich people find their ways around to make it work.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, they always do, bro. That's not even a question. I just don't have any contacts with any of them, so that's not gonna.
Correct. Yeah, we
Save
don't
me.
right now, currently. One day.
Speaking of rich people, were you gonna translate that? Were you gonna?
I was gonna say like the same
cook.
thing
I'll
you
let you
said.
cook. I'll let you cook.
No, I was gonna say, speaking of rich people, I'm thinking about lately. I was thinking about the WNBA. So I don't know if I can say rich. No, I'm just playing. Anywho,
They're gonna
so
kill you.
yeah. Anywho, so Caitlin Clark won Rookie of the Year, as we all
Yep.
know. And
Yep.
we briefly spoke about Angel Reese saying that if she didn't get hurt, she would have won. Now I don't know if this is an exact quote because I
Right?
tried
Is that
to
a real
find it.
quote? That's the question.
I-
That's
you know
the
what I
real
mean?
question. Is that
I
an
tried
actual
to find
quote?
it, and I think AI may have been throwing me off. So I'm not 100%, but we're gonna play devil's advocate. Let's say that Angel Reese said this, right? Hypothetically, do you
Yeah.
think if she didn't get hurt, she would have won it over Caitlin Clark, or do you think she's tripping?
Well, AI just said Angela Reese says she would have won Rookie of the Year if she hadn't been injured.
That's what I saw too, but I didn't see a video.
Now, would she have won it? I don't know. I don't watch the WNBA. I think playoffs probably play into it, but Caitlyn had so much hype behind her, bro. I don't see why people would vote for anybody else, especially after they said that her skill wouldn't translate to the WNBA. They're like, oh, it's a whole nother level, which is, I don't doubt that. Of course, I think every step you take is another level, but she was just ready for that level. They're like, there's
They
no other way
doubted
to put
her.
it. Right. And she was killing all year. You saw her highlights everywhere. She brought a lot of attention to the WNBA. I forgot what percentage the WNBA viewership dropped off, like once she fell out of the playoffs. But like, cool. But
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it was possible. I know Angela Reese was like breaking crazy records in terms of like I think she broke the record for like most double doubles in a
Double
row. The
doubles,
record was
yeah.
like 10 or something like that, bro. And the internet was just cooking the WNBA about that. So yeah, I don't I don't know. I gotta look up what the exact record was, but the record wasn't very high at all. So I mean, technically she was doing historic numbers, so it could have went either way, I suppose. If I'm being completely unbiased, it could have went either way. What do you think about that?
And look, shout out Angel Reese. We not trying to crap on you for only breaking 10 double doubles in a row. It's interesting and crazy that that was the number. We thought it would have been higher, but shouts out you for still going crazy. And yeah, I don't watch the WNBA too much. I want to get into it more so we can talk about it more. And it seems like the NBA industry is trying to go over there and make it more popping and stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean, from everything I saw, I'm gonna say Caitlin Clark, and the main reason is because I saw highlights of Angel Reese missing layups, and that's no, we miss shots, we miss layups. It is what it
Yeah.
is. But at that height and at that level, I just don't think you should be missing them. I don't care if you're a woman or a guy. It's like you're in the most advanced league, so it's like you shouldn't be missing them constantly. So that's why I'm picking Caitlin Clark. Not saying that she didn't miss layups, but she did not miss as many. Um, and
Yeah.
just her, I love her style of play, but that also corresponds with me being a big fan of Steph Curry. I just like people who are amazing shooters. Like, I take an amazing 3-point shot just like I take an amazing dunk. I feel like it gives me almost the same hype, if not maybe a little more sometimes. Because when a person is coming down and they make a first three and it's 28 feet averagely, it's like, dang, they just did that okay in her face. Then you come back down and do it again, like, and then again, it just is something to watch. So, Caitlin Clark is the Steph Curry of the league. Shouts out her. And Angel Reese is I don't know who she's like. I have to watch her more.
Okay. It says the record for most consecutive double doubles. It was Candace Parker at 12, and then
This Parker 12. Wow.
12. Angela Reese had 15. So that's how much she broke the record. But yeah, so playing devil's advocate, my question to you is because recently Steph Curry had a horrible game, and
Then he had another horrible.
he basically dropped 0 points. He dropped 2 points. They're all free throws, I believe, because he didn't make a field goal any other way. So you're saying she shouldn't miss layups, but Steph Curry basically was held scoreless. What would you say to that? You know, because you say she should, but Steph is a professional, you know, in the best league in the world. What would you say his excuse is compared to hers? Just curious.
I mean, honestly, if we look, let's go ahead and check this out real quick. Hold on. What I want to see right now is Angel Reese. How old are you? How old are you, Shorty? How old you be? Okay, her name's not popping up yet. There we go. Angel Reese. How old are you? 22 years old. All right, that's cute. Little youngin' out here. I was 22 about 3-4 years ago. Steph Curry, you are 36. Oh, okay. You'll be 37 coming up in March. So I would just say only the age of 14, 15 years difference.
Oh, okay.
I
So
would
when she's
say
36, she can have the pass.
she could have a bad game. Yeah, you can have a bad game. But I mean, look,
Okay.
I'd say Curry got 4 chips. Angel Reese still has time to get 4 chips. It's just different, man. You know, he's been in the game for a while, but there's still no excuse for him to do that performance. If you're gonna do that type of performance, you need to just call in. You need to just sit on the bench because that's not helping the team. But he knows that. You know, he's the GOAT. He's a legend. And yeah, he had a bad game. The next game he dropped 30. After that, he had another bad game. So we're gonna see how he plays today. It's a Christmas game, baby. We got LA. We got exactly what we want. Curry versus LeBron.
We gotta watch that.
And everybody on Curry neck right now. Specifically Jay. Shout out Jay. But he on Curry neck right now because Curry said he has a healthy fear of LeBron. Like LeBron is in his head when he's thinking about stuff. And they said you're a scary guy. That's pretty much it in so many words. How do you feel about that? Would you, as a professional in any league, would you admit that, yeah, so-and-so definitely puts a little fear in me where I'm thinking about him throughout the year and I got to be ready for him? Would you actually say that? Like,
I think the only reason he is saying that, if I'm being completely unbiased, is because they know that the end of their careers. Like, Steph wouldn't say, like, in 2016, when they had the comeback or whatever, Steph's not going to say something like that, or in my opinion. But now that they're coming to the end, and I really shouldn't even say that because people have said quotes like that about LeBron when they shouldn't have.
But we talking about Curry, though.
Right. So, technically, Curry, they're just not, you know? Like they're beyond that, bro. The odds of both of them making the finals aren't very high. I think if the Warriors make a move, they'll probably have a good chance. And the Lakers will have a better chance if they make a move. But it's just like they know the end is near, and I think they would rather just be at peace speaking like the truth, because we know that life is so unpredictable and tomorrow is not promised. So, you know, they want to give each other their flowers, so to speak. So I think that's more so of what it was in terms of what Curry said. And for the record, too, we said 15 double-doubles is a WNBA record. The NBA record, do you have a guess of what that is from the most double-doubles in a row?
I don't know, because you got Russell Westbrook averaging triple-doubles through a season. So
that's a great point.
I don't understand how hard it could be to get 100 double-doubles in a row for an NBA player at this point. I'll just say 50. I'll just say 100. I'll say 100.
100? The most double-doubles in a row is 227. Can you guess who it was by? I'll give you a hint if you want me to.
I was going to say the dude on the Bulls. The dude who always look crazy.
Dennis Rodman?
Yeah, I was going to say Rodman.
Nah, it's the guy that's at the top of, like, dang near every list.
No, not Jason Kidd, man. LeBron?
Old head.
Old head?
He has the craziest numbers. You're like, that didn't happen, huh?
I said Will.
Yeah, it's Will. Will Chamberlain with 227 in a row. Of course, it's Will. Yeah,
that makes sense.
It said from 1964 to 1967. He just was in double doubles every game, bro.
So then, since he got the most, and then Reese got the most, is she the Wilt of the league then?
No. Absolutely not. What? Are you crazy, bro?
All right, so look, WNBA, we got some work to do. We had 256 to 15, man. This upcoming season, are they in season right now? If you're in season right now, no, they just won. Liberty just won. So, okay, the upcoming season, WNBA, this is the new goal. We want to get a streak of 100 at least double-doubles. Angel Reese, if you want that MVP, if you want that title, you need to get 100 double-doubles. You can do it. You can make it happen. You know what I'm saying? This is nothing. All it is catching the ball, and then hey, you can make 5 shots, or you can assist 5 different people or 10 different people. You know what I mean? But let's get it 100 in a row this time. We love to see it. We love to see it.
While we're on the topic of basketball, since we don't talk about it as much as we used to, it says who y'all got winning 7 games. It gives the last 5 West MVPs, and it gives the last 5 East MVPs. Okay, so the last 5 West MVPs are and not in order, but it says Westbrook, Harden, Joker, Curry, KD versus Giannis, Embiid, LeBron, D Rose, and Allen Iverson. Who do you got winning in that 5-on-5 7-game series?
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one. But I gotta say West. I'm gonna tell you why.
Of course you would.
Embiid, you never know what the heck he's gonna do, so I'm not worried about him. And he can't hold Jokic. We know this, so that's done. And if Giannis is holding Jokic, it's the same thing. I'll definitely take Steph. The only person I'm looking at in the second picture is LeBron and Giannis, but it's like I would get rid of Westbrook because I don't like him, and maybe put Bron there, but that's completely unfair. So I'm gonna say Curry. Yeah, I'm gonna say West because KD I'm taking over AI and D Rose. Steph Curry I'm taking over AI and D Rose. Jokic I'm taking over everybody except LeBron, but I'll still take him over LeBron because he's crazy. Harden on the Rockets, that's when he was the best. So yeah, that's a crazy step back 3-point shooter.
Crazy, yeah.
Oklahoma City Thunder, Westbrook is a crackhead who likes to dunk and get rebounds, so we taking him. Yeah, we looking nice, bro. Joel Embiid really gonna ruin it for y'all. That's Joel Embiid or Giannis if he not passing it enough. Yeah, I'm gonna take my team, man. You gotta worry about D Rose knees. That's no good. AI not coming to practice. You guys don't have chemistry. That's not good. Yeah, man. Top five in the West.
I think I'm going with East, obviously, because LeBron. But I think the East wins this because you guys can't stop us on the inside, like, at all. Giannis is a freight train. LeBron's a freight train. D Rose, when he won MVP, a freight train, bro. That man was getting to the cup at will, bro, every time. And then the difference for me between AI and Westbrook and Harden, and I don't know if this was his MVP season. I'm not the best with the AI stuff, but he took his team to the finals. Like, he did that. Westbrook never led a team to the finals. Harden never led a team to the finals. So it's like there is that gap, the skill gap, quote unquote, between AI generation and this current generation. But he still was good enough to take his team to the finals, something that Westbrook and Harden never did. So, and they've been to the finals, of course. They went with OKC, but they were not the main reasons that they went to that finals, bro. KD was the leader of that team. So
Right.
although they probably have more skill, or they're in a more skill era, AI just has better leadership skills, and he just killed more, bro. He went to the finals as the main guy, bro. He's really that guy. So I think on the inside we kill y'all. I think on the outside is where we're gonna have to like tee up a little bit. I don't see AI stopping
See, and I
any of
think
those
that's the
shooters.
difference.
Yeah, I don't
think
see him
that's the
stopping any of those shooters. Giannis probably has the best chance of stopping KD because he has the length. Then Miami Braun is prime LeBron, and Joker never really played prime LeBron. Although Joker is a beast, bro. 100% he's a beast. But he's just, bro, Miami LeBron was just so different, bro. I just don't see LeBron not teaming up against Joker. And Embiid is 100% overrated. He really didn't even deserve that MVP. So we should replace him with whoever the other MVP is for the East. But anyway, I think maybe that's something. Would that be Michael Jordan? I don't even know. I'm picking the East because they work on the inside, and I think a younger LeBron, these younger players will be able to keep up with the outsideness of the West MVPs. Although I think Curry would still be himself. I think Giannis can limit KD a little bit, and then Westbrook will do his turnovers. Harden will have some time, but if he does do too many shots, he'll just drown out Curry and KD, which is fine.
Yeah, and I'm picturing KD, Curry, Harden like the big three that was on the Warriors. You just replace a Harden with Thompson. So it's like when you used to look at those plays, despite them not having height and size to necessarily stop defenders such as Giannis, Bron, or really any of those people, they still made it work. You see what I'm saying? Because it's like a Curry flurry with a KD 3 and then a James Harden step back compared to 5 dunks in a row. Although the dunks were nice and it looked good, you may have done it on somebody, got a poster. We're still up now 10 points because we didn't make 3s and you made 2s type situation.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, we both had good. You had good reasoning there.
Plus, we have the best help defenders too, bro. LeBron chase down blocker, whether he's guarding you or just coming from the wing. And then you have Giannis, who's a great help defender as well. So it's like as long as D Rose and AI are pushing them off that 3 and making them come inside, bro, you have the best help on the inside. Joker is not helping nobody on defense.
All right. Yeah, I mean, that's why we got Curry, man. He runs around that whole court multiple times.
We got D Rose. Hell, D Rose will run with him too.
He's gonna break his knee.
Thank you for watching episode 19 of the Westmoreland Bros podcast. Please like, comment, share, subscribe.